Hello. I'm kind of bored. Because when did they do their first? Yeah, here it is. You got the escape cake. Oh, nope, that's not what I need. Okay, so I'm actually bored, and we are gonna do a new series called Dead by Daylight YouTube. In other words, I will be recording videos for you guys, and I will be talking about it. I really want to listen to something, but I'm not going to. And just so you know, here is some new stuff. So, if you saw my other video, it's actually I need to open a page up here in a bit. You should know that I actually got the dragon script from the new Shrine of Secrets. It refreshes 5 days. I need 4,000 of these just so enable for me to get the top one. I need to save up about 18,000 iridescent shards. But sorry, give me a second. Okay, so besides that, what we're gonna do? Oh, yes, that happened. I think I told you about that. We are going to start with going through the killers. Then we will go down all the way down through all of this stuff and just mainly talk about it. Okay, let's go back to the top. Starting with the newest killer, the oldest killer, is the Trapper. So let's go into him. Give me a second. Sorry. So we're gonna start with the Trapper. And real quick, the Trapper does not like to be in the realm. If you're wondering why he has hooks in his skin like that, that's because he was being punished by the entity. He was introduced as the member of the original killer trio that was released with the game on the 14th of June 2016. There is a vast monster of a man with a hideous grin shown across the mask that keeps stalking my every mole. Similar to a hunter, he tracks people. You know what? I'll just talk about him. Okay, so his name is. I will maybe read some more of this after. Currently featured in the normal Dead by Daylight. Okay, his real name is Evan McMiller, whatever, Millen, sorry, whatever you want to call him. His game aliases, which I forget is Chuckles, so I'm assuming that's something he says. I'm not quite sure. He is a male, which is probably obvious. He's American, which I did actually know. His realm is the McMiller Estate, which I don't know if I've been there at all before. His power is the bear trap. The bear trap is when he for example, if he places a bear trap down in a window and somebody vaults and gets trapped, not only will their icon where their character's face would usually be, they would also be shown where the bear trap is and where the person is, revealing the aura from could be possibly across the map. His power attack type, special attack, bear trap catch, which is just him hitting somebody in the bear trap. His weapon, which is why some new people to the game, or newbies as they call it, thought that he's like Jason Voorhees, and just with a different name, which he's not. But the reason they think that is, for one, the mask, for two, the cleaver. His weapon is the cleaver, and here's a good picture of it for you. Oh, and here's the picture of the state. It should show it if I just, there it is. Oh, maybe I have been there before. Okay. And then here's what the bear trap looks like. his movement speed is 115% and he moves 406 meters every second. His terror radius, which I still don't really understand, is 32 meters, and he's tall. Then his voice actor, I don't know how to pronounce that, but there he is, and he's from that. And if you want to hear it, here is his voice. Or his breathing. That was a clip of his original breathing for you guys. And there's a lot of stuff. There's fan art, but we're not going to go through that. There is, so he basically, similar to a hunter, he tracks, using his, traps amongst the greenie. So basically, amongst the greenie. So basically, he likes to, attack and stuff, in the grass, the tall grass, kind of like Claudettes do, except they hide. Yeah. So there's him, and the people who have been taken into his clenches of what I'm taken to Colin, I said Colin, most people that, are just found out by him, they call him the miserable smiling killer. Also, Benedict Baker was, that unseen character in Dead by Daylight. He was promptly known for his name. Give me a second. So, in the entity's realm, time's kind of messed up. Like, it might be 2008, but the journal entry, for example, is from 1896. Yeah, so he has a journal entry. Let's go to, and I can just go through this and click on the characters. Okay, I'm not gonna do that though. I'm actually gonna go through every single character, so this video might be a little long because it was like 6 minutes just to do that. Oh, I forgot to talk about his, perks. So the Trappist perks are, I'm not gonna read them, but his perks are the Nerving Presence. Sorry. What is this one? Let me read it. Well, it's not letting me read that one. Let me click on it. There we go. Flip. This one is called Brutose Strength. Sorry. This one is Brutose Strength. And sorry, let me finish that. His, teachable perks is, slash starter perks is Brutose Strength. I forgot the other one, and then it's like, interrogation or agitation. Then the race perks, teachable perks are Predator, which just basically allows you to see scratch marks close together, Bloodhound, brighter scratch marks, and then I forget what this one does. Give it a second to load. What is the name of this one? Shadowborn. Okay, let's read the race. And I said I may not do this. I'm probably just gonna do this. His name is Philip Orjamo. Oh my god. Oh no, go. I hate ads. Okay. His game analysis is Banshee or Bob, which I don't really understand. His gender is male, and he comes from Nigeria. His realm is Autohaven Rex, which is, if you're wondering why, he killed his boss there, so yeah. Sorry, let me do that. That's what that looks like. You probably played there before if you were like OG and played from like the first time it came out. Then his power is the Okay, his power is the Wailing Bell. I don't really have a picture. But yeah, so it basically allows him to cloak himself. And if you're wondering what that is, it basically, it makes him invisible. Only fully invisible when he stands still. You can see him if you've ever looked at fire, you can see like this movement looking thing, like this wobbly stuff. That's basically what you see from him. Then his weapon is, it's just gonna see the trappers have from the skull. It's basically just a weapon made of bones. His movement speed is the same thing, 115 uncloaked. He is super fast at 150% with 6 meters a second cloaked. His terror radius is the same as the trappers, along with height, and he is give me a second. And he has the same voice actor as the Okay. And then here's a bit of his breathing. Let me see how is this gonna be loud. Yep. There's his breathing. Don't know why his breathing would sound like that, but that's how he sounds when he breathes. And just quickly to say, oh, I skipped his gender. He's a male, by the way. And his name is Philip or Jamal. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure. Next one is the Hillbilly. His 3 teachable perks are Enduring, Lightborn, like Shadowborn, and then Tinkerer. That was one I actually know. I'm just gonna go through basically what are the original Killer's perks, and then real quick, the North Stereo, I can't really say that, a Tritanophobia, and then a Gnosis Calling. Allows her to see people healing within certain ranges. I don't quite know what these two are, and I'm not really going to read out those. You guys can read them yourself. Not trying to be rude, but you guys can read them yourself in the game. Here's a quick little picture. Shut up. I'm sorry. Here's a quick little picture for you. And wait, what? Give me a second. Okay, that freaked me out for a minute. I thought this was like a Meg Thomas's brother. I thought her map. They do come in the same one, which is why I think they're siblings, but they're not because their names are different. Thompson and Thomas. Meg Thomas, Max Thompson. But his game analysis is crooked. And his name is Max Thompson Jr. He's male. Nationality is American. This is what his wait. Okay. So on the Coldwind Farm there is this a part of the map called the Thompson State House. Then his pal's the chainsaw, basically a big chainsaw basically a big chainsaw he uses, and it speeds him up a whole lot. With that, his weapon's a hammer. His movement speed is the same as the Trapper and Wraiths. But using the chainsaw, it's 230% at 9.2 meters a second. And he's awfully tall and 32 meters. At this point, they started to come out with new stuff, like main menu music for him, and then terror radius music, and then same voice actor. Give it a second. Swear to God. That's not really working. He must not have any. I don't know, but it was loud. Stop turning it on. Telling me. This is his main music. That's only 10 seconds of it, and if you did not hear, I got pretty scared. Let's...
Oh man, it's a new movie coming out in 3 days. Look, that's Superman's dog.
And here's his terror radius. That was 5 seconds of it, and because there's 1 minute of it, more than 1 minute. So I might have to split this in half. We might have to do just these killers, and then just these killers. Weird. Okay, next is, oh, I almost skipped the nurse. Here, if you didn't know, what you should have, she is a female, and her real name is Sally Smithson. Her nationality, which I don't know if I'm correcting this, if I'm saying this correctly, I'm probably gonna butcher it. It's Anglo American, which I've actually never heard of. Her realm is the Krotos Prenry Asylum, or in Salem. And then her power is Spencer's last breath. It basically allows her to teleport through anything. And well, sometimes you can't always go through certain rocks or pallets, but mainly through anything and just go. And her movement speed, which I think I should have known, and I do. Okay, let me just say something real quick. Characters, like survivors, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna take you to Dwight's. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Dwight real quick. I know we're going off topic, but it doesn't say, but all survivors have sorry, give me a minute. All survivors have 100%. She moves slower than a killer, but she goes at 333.25% movement speed using her blink, which she teleports through, and 13.33 meters per second. Her terror radius is 32, and she's at average height, a height of average. And at this point, they eventually started to come out with actual DLC/chapters. The first one was the last breath, which she was the first one, and her voice actor is Anais Reniver. Okay, let me turn that down a bit. Okay, here's her breathing. That's what she sounds like in game. Yeah. So, well, wait.
I didn't even understand anything you just said. What did you say?
Oh, sorry. I skipped her power attack. Besides her basic attack, her power attack is the post drink lunge. So after she blinks, she lunges at somebody and hits them. Let's see. Who is next? We have Michael. His teachable perks are save the best for last, which is one I knew. Play with your food. And Dying Light. I knew about the first one and the last one, but I did not know about playing with your food. So Michael Myers, if you can't tell, for some dumb reason they didn't do this with Ghostface. His in-game name is The Shape, which I think's dumb. His real name's Michael Myers, which if you know about the movie, you will know this is actually the first actual licensed killer. Then his game analysis / nicknames are the Stalker or the Boogeyman, which I think we all know where that comes from. He is male. I'm not even going to say the gender anymore. His nationality is American, and his realm is Field, Illinois. If you want to know more Pacific place, Field, Illinois. Yeah, that's a little picture of one of the houses. Then his power is Evil Within, which basically is just a stalking. Basically what it is just him stalking people, and eventually when you get to a certain amount of people stalked, you will eventually actually get to knock them down first hit. What you can do with the second tier attack, but he has 3 tiers attacks. 1, 2, and 3. His power is just, the power attack is just a basic attack, and his weapon is a kitchen knife. Now he has a lot of different movement speeds, but with his normal movement speed, he's 5% lesser than he's supposed to be. But this is only with Evil Within 1, which is his normal movement speed. Then with Evil Within 1 and 3, it is 115. Then his terror radius with Evil Within 1, 6 meters, is 2, tier 2, 16 meters, and then 32 with 3. And then give me a second. Here's his breathing. Here's his menu music. It's just his normal music from the movies and stuff. And then his terror radius music. Well, you got a bit of that. Yeah, that's that. I think I'm gonna stop doing those because I don't want to anymore. Yeah. So next is the hack. Her first, hers are basically all hexes. I think the last one is not. Her first teachable book is Hex the Third Seal. Then her next one is Hex Ruin, which is actually a pretty good one. And then Hex Devour Hope. The hack, her real name is Lisa Sherrywood. I've seen a picture of what she looks like. Her game analysis is the witch. Her gender is female. She's African American, which I will actually get you a picture real quick if I can. Let's see. Okay, here's something of what she looks like. That's what she normally looks like. And there's credits. Mika_Reithsa from Reddit, if you want to see. Let's go back. So, her realm is the backwater swamp. It looks like that. Her power is blackened crastite. I think I said that. It's also known as the traps. What it is she puts down these things that if you go too close to them or step on them, a tiny version of her will appear, allowing you not to go through. Basic attack, she doesn't have a power attack really, and her weapon's a claw. Her claw. She has the normal movement speed. She has 24 meter radius, and her height is average. And then I said I'm not doing the breathing anymore because I know what hers is gonna say. Her DLC is Flesh and Mud. There's a little picture of that for you. And her voice actor is Alina Pregnant. Sounds like pregnant, but it's Pregent. Yeah. Okay, let's go. The one thing I don't get is they start us out with 3 of these killers, but for some reason they all come from these 2 are DLC killers, And if you had the ultimate version, you would. I'm pretty sure you'll also come around with the Hag and the Doctor. You got these ones, even though these two were not starters. Wait, they are starters, but they came from different DLCs. Then the next one's the Doctor. Oh, I skipped. Okay, let's just do him. His name's Homer Carter. Yeah, I don't know why his name's that. He's African American. And then his estate is Larry's Memorial Institution. His power is causes a spark. It's basically just a spark that makes you go mad, and if you don't heal yourself, it's also known as shock therapy or static blast is one of them. That's the power's name, but the power's attack is shock therapy and static blast. His weapon is a stick. It's just an electrified stick. That's his movement speed. I think for now on I'm gonna skip over the movement speed, the movement speed and the gender. I will do the rest of the stuff for now though. I might also stick over the terror radius. He's tall, and he is from Chapter 4, The Spark of Madness. There's a little banner of that for you, and that is his voice actor, Alex Lynn. Which in-game they don't really actually talk. Oh, I skipped these two books. His first book is Overwhelming Presence. His second book, a teachable book, is Monitor and Abuse, and this is my favorite actually. Then his last teachable book, oh my god. His last teachable book is Overcharge. I'm going to leave this one because it's actually pretty cool. The next survivor interacting with the gen after you break it will face a difficult skill check. Failing this skill check results in an immediate progression loss of 3, 4, or 5%, depending on which one you get. Then succeeding the skill check grants no bonus progression, but prevents the generator from exploding. After overcharge is appealed to a generator, the following effects apply. Increases the regression speed by 75% to 200 over the next 30 seconds. Very good perk, and there's the icon. If I can find it in game, I will definitely be buying that in his Blood Web. If I ever get him, because that is a really good one. Then her teachable perks are Beast of Prey. Then we have Territorial Imprisonment, and then Huntress Lullaby, which I hope is actually a pretty good one. She doesn't really give us a name, but her name is Anna. Her game analysis is Anna. And then her game analysis is Bear. Sorry. So, and her nationality is Russian, if you did not know. And her realm is the Red Forest. It's one of the biggest maps in the game, I believe. Yeah, the biggest map in the game. Her power is hunting hatchets. It's basically a hatchet that she can throw, and it deals damage. Hitting somebody with two hatchets knocks them down fully. I'm pretty sure there's an add-on that allows you to hit them with a 1 and they get knocked down, because I've seen people do it before. Her special attack is just hatchets. Her alternative speed, while trying to hit somebody, is 77%. Her lullaby radius, if you didn't know, she doesn't have an actual terror radius, really. She has more of a lullaby radius, which is why I'm not reading her terror radius for any of them anymore. Sorry. And then I'm just doing any extra radius, her lullaby radius. It's basically a radius where if you hear it, she's getting close to you. her height is tall, and then her chapter is a lullaby from the doc. I think I might have skipped that for the doctor. No, I didn't. We'll go with here. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next part will have this additional row. And of course I will do updated versions if you guys want any. The next one is the cannibal. His 3 teachable books on knockout, barbecue, and chili, which is when you hear a lot, and then Franklin's demise. Don't think I've heard that one game. His real name is Bubba Sawyer. His game analysis is Leatherface. By the way, he has his own movie. Yeah, and I wish they still did this. This is a mid-chapter killer. Sometimes there will be mid-chapter killers or mid-chapter updates. We had the new mid-chapter update, which just was the Attack on Titan stuff, and meta perks changed and stuff. He's American, and his power is Bubba's chainsaw. Basically, when you rev up the chainsaw, you move it side to side, and if anybody gets hit by it, it will instantly knock them down. His weapon is a sledgehammer. I'm skipping over that. Sometimes I will skip over the power attack just because his power is Bubba's chainsaw. There's no reason to say chainsaw. His movement speed, there's that. It's a little higher when you use his perk, and he's tall. And like I said, this is only within 3 months. This is probably a month and a half after the Doctor came out. Leatherface. And then I think I'm going to skip over the voice actors for now if I haven't said that already. We have 3 more killers to go for this round. Know what I'll do? I'll do 2 after just to make it even. I will do these 2, and then I'll do these 2 and these after I finish these guys. So, the Nightmare. It's Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. Sorry. Almost every killer that almost every person that has the Nightmare hates it. He's not even good anymore. Like, he used to be good, but now his attacks are buffed. He's a whole lot of nerfed. Sam Animations, which is a popular Dead by Daylight animation channel, even did a thing where basically what they did is they literally made a joke where he wanted to quit his own job, but his 3 teachable perks is Fire Up, Remember Me, and Blood Warden. As much as it's blood warding, a lot of people will usually get it in their blood web, whether you're the Nightmare or not, because it's actually not so, it's like uncommon perk people use. Like I said, real name Freddy Krueger. Now game analysis / game nickname the Sandman. Don't know why. His nationality is American. Springwood. By the way, guys, there's 5 different Springwood maps, which makes no sense to me. Dream Demon. Don't know what that really does. Clawed Gloves is his normal weapon. He has a low radius in the Dream World too, 32 meters. And then this is Chapter 6, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, we have 2 more to go, the pig and the clown. So let's find the pig. Here she is. Hangman's Trick, Surveillance, and Make Your Choice. So all her 3 teachable perks. Her real name is Amanda Young, which you would know if you've seen the Jigsaw movies or just the Saw movies in general. Her realm is the Gideon meat plant. Her nationality is American. Her power is Jigsaw's baptism. Let me just... Okay, basically, her power attack is ambush dash. It's just a huge it's a long jump sort of thing that you use with her weapon. Her weapon's the hidden braid. She also has this trap thing too. I'm pretty sure this came from the actual game. You put on the head, and eventually, if they don't get it off from one of Jigsaw's boxes, which I will show you what they look like here real quick in the Teachables section, which I will do another thing on later. Here it is, Jigsaw Boxes. You need to get it off using one of these, else you will be stuck. Oh my god. Give me a second. Oh my god. See, there it goes. Being dumb and stuff. Nope, change the background. No, I hate white. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. So her movement speed is 115%. She's at a height of average, and her chapter is just the Saw. And then there's actually a new voice actor from Behavior called Christine March they used. One we haven't really seen that much. Here he is. Sorry. Thank you. Now let's back it off. Okay, his 3 teachable perks are Give it a second to load. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. Bamboozled, Colorophobia, and Pop Goes the Weasel. Don't ask how I know them, because I have the clown and I memorized them. His real name is Jeffrey Hawk. Since he's the clown and he used to be in a circus, he's the ringmaster / medicine man, because he has these potions. Here's the one weird thing. His nationality is American. The one weird thing is, this is literally the only map. This is literally the only person. This is the only character that didn't get his own map. He shares one with the Norse, the Cortez Pen Asylum, which it should, if I pick on it, it should show 2 different pictures. Yeah, associated killers, the Norse, and the clown, which is like the only. This is the only map that has this. The associated chapters are Curtain Call, which is for the clown, and The Last Breath. Release patches 1.10 and 2.00. His power is the afterpiece toxin, or the afterpiece antidote. The afterpiece toxin just mainly makes the survivor's vision blurry, along with making them slow and cough for 2 seconds long. And then the antidote basically stops that and actually gives you a speed boost of haste. And for hitting somebody with it, it will give you 150 points each hit. Then the bottle hit, well, it's just the bottle hit. His weapon is the Mandara butterfly knife, which if you haven't seen a picture of it, there's the picture in the thing right there in his hand. He's tall, and he was actually played by either somebody that has a weird name of having I'm pretty sure he's German, Sebastian Duval. Don't know if I said that right. And then we have 2 more. Sorry, I lied. We have 2 more now. Give me a second. the Spirit, which is actually a really good killer. I just haven't used it before. Teachable Perks is Spirit Fury. Allows her to, if somebody knocks down on her, hits her with it, with power, it just breaks it immediately. Then Hex on Haunted Grounds, and then Rainical. Oh my god. Load before I eat you. I can't, no, load. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This is so... Gonna reload it. Well, there we go. Her real name is Reen Yamaoko. And she's if you can't tell by her last name or her first name, she is Japanese. Her realm is the Yamakoto Estate. Her power is the Yamakoko's haunting / phase walk. What it does, here it is, phase walk. You'll see a version of her standing still, but in real life, she's in like her own little realm where she can't see you, but she can see your blood marks, and she walks around. So if you just jump through there and you like teabagging her, she might phase walk, and then she'd phase walking. She'd turn around, she'd come out of phase walking, and she'd hit you. Her weapon is the Shattered Katana. That's her movement speed. She moves really fast on phase walk. Her height is average, and she comes from the DLC of Shattered Bloodline. Okay, we have one more killer for you guys. The Legion. Disco Dance. Not really a good one in my opinion. Mad Grit. Also not really a good one in my opinion. Iron Maiden is actually a good one in my opinion.
I know where he is.
So, this one's a little confusing. The Legion is, if you can't see in his picture, you can see multiple of him, like an echoed version. That's because there is 4, that's right, 4 Legions. Frank, Julie, Susie, and Joey. The genders are undefined, undefined / there's two males and 2 females. Usually you'll play as Frank or Julie in the beginning. Susie and Joey you don't really play for. You don't really get their nationality. I said there. I will be referring to them as there because of how many people there are. Their nationality is Canadian. They come from Canada. Their realm, which is my favorite freaking realm to play, not only the clown, but almost every other killer on, except maybe the Legion himself, is Mount Resort. Then their power is Feral Frenzy. Their special power attack is Frenzy Slash. If you miss an attack, by the way, you will have a stun. Just to let you guys know. And then their Feral Frenzy just makes them go super fast, if you can see down here. They have alternative terror radius. Now I'll lower by 1. Alternative. Well, in Feral Frenzy, they have a terror radius of 40. The height should really be undefined because 2 of them are short and 2 of them are average height. And they come from the Darkness Among Us one. And you can see in the mirror there's different versions. And then there's 2 people that voice them. There's Julie / Susie, who's voiced by Emily Ditchcramps, and then Frank and Joey by Nicholas. I don't know if I can say that without getting demonetized. Yeah. So we will be back tomorrow with these 2 killers along with 3 more rows. Wait, what?
Where's that? I don't know. Did you see him?
Yeah, the Demogorgon, now that I look at it, he doesn't really have any teachable perks. By the way, I just want to see something real quick. I'll go, bye. I'm looking at this off screen so I don't spoil anything for you, but it's about the Oni.